I've already shuffled, and I also pulled 2 oracle cards for your recent past. They're the 2 cards to the very far left side of the screen. Then I'll go over the present time. The person you're dealing with, how they see you, how you see them. Then we'll talk about why it's happening. So Taurus, in the recent past, we have engagement. And it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And engagement is paired with connect. And on the flip side of this card, it says, find your center. When we stay connected to our spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path unfolds before us. So what I'm picking up for some of you Taurus out there in the recent past, you were in a relationship that went to the next level. You two were no longer just dating, but it felt more serious. And it felt really good. Maybe it was your first experience of a relationship actually taking off to the next level. You could tell this person wanted to be with you, and you really wanted to be with this person. And like I said, it felt really good. Finally, something is taking off. But you found that you were forgetting about your friends, family, and probably kind of forgetting about things that used to be important to you. So you had to remember to stay connected, because you could easily get lost with this person, or lost inside of this person, or just trying to make this person happy because they made you happy. So you have to remember to find your center. Stay connected to your spiritual core, so that other things that are to your advantage would stay and remain in your path or unfold before you. Could be your family, your siblings that you were forgetting about, and you were leaving them behind because you were in such a great happy situation finally with someone else. So you had to remember, you had to remind yourself to stay connected. You were slipping away from other things that used to be important to you. So in the recent past, Taurus, engagement was there, or just a great relationship that was moving upwards. And connect. So that was you. That was a lot of Taurus in the recent past. So if this was not your situation quite exactly, or kind of similar, then maybe it was just something that you should have done. Try to stay connected to other things that you knew were important before you experienced such a good thing. Now, Taurus, let's move on to the present time. We have the Star card, and it's paired with the Moon card. Now, the Star card, you'll probably be finding that you're feeling really inspired towards the end of this month. You'll also be feeling really hopeful about the future, more than you have in quite some time. You'll be feeling confident that your needs are being met, emotionally and financially. Just know that nothing can be taken for granted. But it's going to be unlikely that, with this Star card coming up in your reading, it'll be unlikely that your confidence is misplaced. This can also be a spiritual card where you could find yourself feeling at one with all of creation. It is not a common feeling, so make sure you savor it. When the Star card talks about love and relationships, it's a great time to meet someone new And if you're in the market for a new relationship, yeah, you could meet someone with the Star card. Right away. Right away with the Star card. I think a lot of things happen. A lot of things will be happening for you. And although it's not impossible that love could simply knock at your door, that's possible as a star. It's not impossible that love could knock at your door. Let me clarify what I'm trying to say. But it's more likely that you'll need to get out there and socialize. But with the Star card in your reading, it could knock at your door. It sure could. A new relationship could happen at any time. If there's some single Taurus out there and you're looking for a relationship, it could happen at any time. So, if you're already in a committed relationship, then your relationship could move to a new level. One that is not only higher, but more fulfilling. So make the most of this opportunity that you have coming up and try to build on it. Now, the Star card, it's paired with the Moon card. You probably will start to feel psychic and intuitive towards the end of the month, maybe into April. So it's going to be important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, even if you're not sure where it's coming from. Although there may not be a need to be mistrusting, but you're going to have to realize that when this card appears in a reading as it is, it's possible that all is not what it seems. If you feel you cannot trust someone, then you probably cannot. Your instincts are really at a peak at this time, so go with your gut. If you are waiting on an answer from someone, it may unfortunately take longer than you would like for it to, so you're going to have to try to stay patient. Now, when this Moon card talks about love and relationships, it's a highly emotional time in love and relationships. Things can become overheated quickly. It can become overheated or uncomfortable. So take a break if you need to do so. Don't make assumptions. Fight fairly. If you're going to fight at all, pick your battles. And be sure to treat your lover like a friend. Don't be in too much of a hurry to end or begin a relationship at this time. This will not be the best time for either course of action. So for your present time, Star card and Moon card. With this Star card, you're going to have some renewal hope, some inner clarity. You'll feel like miracles can happen. You'll have a lot of faith, and you'll be feeling really confident towards the end of the month. But there's going to be a person that's coming towards you. Or it could be a situation that it's going to make you feel like there's some deceit or deception. You're going to feel like this person, they're not really saying how they really feel. There's some deception there, and that they're probably wearing a mask. So like I said, this could be a person coming towards you. This could be the person that you're dealing with. You're feeling this way, mistrusting. And yeah, just know that your instincts, your impressions, you're feeling intuitive and psychic. You want to go with your gut instinct because you're probably on point. Yeah, with this Moon card, there's some deception. And like I said, you're probably quite correct about what you're thinking. So there could be some fights or some uncomfortable situations coming up. But, like I said, with the Star card, you're going to have a lot to feel inspired about. So that's a good thing. And you'll be feeling really good about yourself. But just know your instincts are on point with some situation that's going to come towards you. That just doesn't, the situation won't feel quite right. And you'll be on point. So let's take a look at how your person is seeing you, how they see you. The person you're dealing with, they see you as the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is about some type of anxiety and worry, being burdened and keyed up over concerns. The first and best step is to often take a deep breath, calm down. Don't let things that you're worried about overwhelm you. Take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, because at least some of the worries will likely turn out to be imaginary. So get very specific on what you're afraid of and try to pick it apart one by one. Ask yourself, what is the true likelihood of the worry actually happening? Comfort yourself. And if you need help, don't hesitate to ask for it. Because asking for help, it really is the mark of a strong person. When this 9 of Wands talks about love and relationships, it's important to remember that no relationship and nothing on earth can stand up to constant dissection, picking apart, nagging. You know how it goes. So you might need to try to give your person some breathing space. If you are uncommitted, and there's some single Taurus out there listening, and you get this 9 of Wands, just understand that the time may simply not be right for you this time, right now. Ask yourself, are there things about yourself that you would like to change? This is a good time for you to get yourself whole emotionally, so that when you're ready for a new relationship, the new person that you attract into your life is also whole. So don't be in too much of a hurry. This is how your person is seeing you, as this 9 of Wands with some anxiety. They see you as stressed out about this connection. Yeah, you're worried about it. And they also see you as the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, if you're in a committed relationship, don't hesitate to speak your mind with the 7 of Wands, because it's going to improve your relationship as long as you're considerate of the way in which you speak your words. 7 of Wands, you could find that in any sort of competitive situation that you come out on top. Things should be going pretty well overall, and you should be feeling good, and your project should be moving along. But there's still going to be some regular moments of self-doubt. So you have to feel the fear and do it anyway. So that explains the 7 of Wands. And it also explains how they see you. They see you as stressed out with the 9 of Wands. And with the 7 of Wands, they could see you as wanting to come out on top. Yeah, there's something stressing you with this connection. There's a lot of worry and anxiety. And it could be because you're anxious to come out on top. Yeah, you want to be the one standing on top. You want to be the one standing there. You want to be the last one standing. So who knows? Maybe there's some competition in this connection, in this situation. So they see you as wanting to be the last one standing. You know that saying? What is that saying? The final one standing? The last man standing. That's how they see you. They see you willing to feel the fear and do it anyway. So you're not hesitating to make where you stand clear with people, because you want to be the one there. You want to be the last man standing, and you're stressed out about it and worried. I don't know, are you worried, Taurus, that someone could take your spot? But it looks like you're going to make sure you're the last man standing, or woman, because that's how they see you. Now, let's take a look at how you see them. You see them as the Queen of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, it can refer to a woman, and this woman has a lot of fire energy. She could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. we're not talking about an actual person, it stands for getting a whole lot accomplished. The Queen is very positive, uplifting. If it does stand for an actual person in your life, she's a good friend, solidly on your side, even though Queen of Wands can be self-absorbed. She can appear to be self-absorbed at times. And also the Queen of Wands is about trying to conceive. This is one of the most positive signs that there can be. So if you're not trying to conceive, be careful. You got the Queen of Wands in your reading. And when it talks about love and relationships, very positive, very positive. If you're looking for love, this can mean you'll meet someone very suitable. Very suitable. This person could have light hair, light eyes, but it could go either way. You're probably not in the mood to be on your own now. So make sure you get out there. If there's some single Taurus listening, trust yourself, trust the universe to bring you the love and support that you want and need. Because it could happen. And this is how you see your person as a Queen of Wands with a lot of fire about this connection. You see them as 100% on your side. You see them as a really good friend, even though they are self-absorbed at times. But you also see them as the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory. Six of Wands. Let me explain this card. It's kind of interesting. Six of Wands. It signals victory. If you're anxious about a court proceeding or want to win your lover's heart, just know, with the Six of Wands in your reading, you are going to be victorious. Six of Wands suggests that you are the type of person that likes to have your ego boosted or need someone to boost your ego. While, on the other hand, the other person is perfectly fine doing the boosting and admiring. They call this fire of balance. The two of you feed off of each other energetically. It's like that twin flame energy. You can expect a lot of sexual energy with the Six of Wands. There is passion and long nights spent in bed with the Six of Wands. It's all about victory and cheering the other person on, while the other person is soaking it in and the other person loves giving it out. So that's that magnetic chemistry that those twin flames have. So I like the Six of Wands. I know that energy. It's like a magical energy that two people have. So this is how you see your person, Taurus. Very exciting. Yeah. There's a lot of magnetic chemistry there. So there's victory and success. You see them that way. And because it's with this Queen of Wands, you see them as very determined about this connection. And they're on your side. They're your good friend. Aww. I love it. A good friend with a lot of great chemistry. Oh, I hope this lasts a long time. There's nothing like this type of connection. It really touches my heart. Okay. I'm getting choked up. But that's how you see them. Now let's take a look at why it's all happening. It's happening due to this King of Pentacles. See that man up there with that wand? Yeah, he's got a wand in his hand, or something in his hand with a round tip, and then he's got a pentacle. Pentacle stands for finance, coins, money. He's got a pentacle in the other hand. And that's the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles speaks about authority, tradition, and success in money matters. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign that now is really not a time to be a maverick. Now is a time to follow the established way of doing things. So when this does stand for actual man in your life, it refers to a very masculine man, and he'll probably have hair and eyes on the darker end of the spectrum. If it's referring to a man in your life, just know that this man is one who you can believe in and trust in absolutely. So when this King of Pentacles talks about love and relationships, it's very, very good in the tarot. Someone could come along and absolutely sweep you right off your feet with this King of Pentacles. Yes, so try to put your best foot forward, but don't pretend to be someone that you're not. Because this King of Pentacles, they're the person that will love you for exactly who you are. So be honest with everything, and all should fall into place. So if you're currently involved with someone, the relationship could move to a more comfortable place. So that's a pretty good one, the King of Pentacles, for why it's happening. Because your person wants success in this connection. And you two love each other for who you are, for who you my tongue is getting twisted. You, Taurus, or your person, or the both of you, love each other for who you are. They love you for who you are, and you love them for who they are. Or it could go either way. Okay? But that's one of the reasons this connection is why it's happening, why things are happening in this connection. And another reason why is due to the Chariot. Now, the Chariot, just to explain it, when it talks about love and relationships, it's possible that you're tempted to go too far too fast, or either someone is pressing you that way. Either way, you're going to have to communicate as best you can and set your boundaries and preference. And be honest with yourself about the possibilities. If you aren't interested in a relationship with someone who clearly wants one with you, then the kindest thing you can possibly do is to let them know that you're just not interested, because the short-term anger, hurt, or pain that this could cause will benefit everyone in the long run. So the Chariot is about a lot of energy, but it's not a free-for-all energy. It's directed, it's controlled, and it has a goal, it has a plan in mind. So this is why it's happening also, because there's a goal in this connection. Someone is planning. Someone is has a plan, and they probably want it to go really fast. Probably too far too fast, because they're determined and very ambitious about this connection. They want to keep it going and get it done. So get it done with some type of plan that they have in mind. So they want success. King of Pentacles, they want success, and they want to keep it moving. So they're excited about it, and they're probably going too far too fast. So you probably have to stop yourself if this is you, Taurus, and say, wait a minute, let me slow down. You want success, so you might be kind of rushing it, but the good thing about it is that you have a plan. This could be you or your person. So this is why it's all happening. So not a bad reading, Taurus. Not a bad reading for the end of this month going into April. Yeah, I thought it was actually pretty good. I don't see anything really bad here. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm not going to recap it like I usually do. I'll just end it like this because it was pretty interesting. I really like that this Six of Wands was there, because that's a lot of chemistry to keep two people together for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. There's going to be a link below of the extended, where I'll go over how you both feel about the situation, what's in the near future for the two of you, how you see yourself best case scenario, and what will happen between the two of you in the next few weeks. I'll also have a link below for personal readings. I want to say thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post my next reading. I hope 2020 is going well for you, Taurus. And I hope March is a beautiful month. Once again, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.